take some time to talk to you guys about a follow-up on the Willow breast pump and how much I like it and a little situation that happened, and just to kind of make the part 2. I know it was kind of a while ago, but it's been a couple of weeks. I've been using it at work, and I've really gotten acquainted to how to use the product, and I really like it. First, I'll show you. I showed you last time the pumps, and I have to say, last time I was like, oh, it doesn't look that hard, and it didn't look that hard. But the first time that I put the pump on, I did not follow the instructions. I did not follow the very helpful videos that they have on there, and I thought I could just do the alignment by myself, and I put it on, and I was like, ouch, 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 that hurts. Probably should have followed the instructions. So I do recommend watching the videos. Don't just be in a hurry the first time you're going to use it. Take the time to learn the product and follow their videos that they have. They are super helpful, and once I did it correctly, then I figured out the alignment, so that was much better. So what I do is I make sure that both of my pumps are fully charged before a night of work. I do work 12-hour shifts at night, 7 p to 7 a, and I make sure that they're fully charged, and it gets me through the whole night. Hugo is now 4 months old and still eating like a champ, as you can tell. Last week he was 16 pounds, 10 ounces, so he's eating plenty of food, plenty of milk, I should say. And so anyways, I am still pumping about every 2 or 3 hours if I can. Now, I will say that the bags are a little pricey as compared to other bags out there, and that's just because they are special. This is a special product, so let me see if I can grab one of these bags out here. So, they're a special kind of bags, so they are a little more expensive. Now, I am pumping at work. I usually pump on the way to work, and then I'll pump before my lunch, and then I'll pump at lunchtime, and then a couple hours after, and then right before I go home. So I usually pump about 5 times in a 12-hour shift on a good night. So it's really easy how these pumps fit in here. I think I showed that in the last video. They're super easy to clean at work. If I'm in a hurry and I don't have time to clean it, I'll just put this with the flange in my little lunchbox in the refrigerator, because at least then it's kept all of the milk still cold. Oh, thanks, Huey. You're helping. So I'll just put that whole part in my lunchbox. But something super exciting that I just found out, it's been 2 weeks now that I've known this, is there's a little way I found out from someone else that you can reuse these bags, which is super helpful. I don't reuse them more than just once a shift, so instead of using, I pump 4 times using this, and then I pump 1 time during my lunch. I sit down and I pump using the Medela, just because I do feel I get a little bit more out when I pump with the Medela. So I take a break, halfway through. So I do 2 times with the Willow, once with the Medela, and then 2 times with the Willow by the end of my shift. So anyways, instead of using the 2, 4, 6, 8 bags, I only use 2 bags the entire shift. There's a little notch right here, and I can show it later in another video. I just can't get close right now. But there's a little notch that you just pull it with your thumbnail to the side, and you can squirt it all into a bottle, or sometimes if I don't have one with me, I'll use another Medela bag or something like that, and I'll save it all into there, and then I'll put that bag back in the refrigerator in my little lunchbox that I keep, my little milk lunchbox, and then I'll just use it again. So super helpful doing that. Now, I did want to share with you a little situation I had with Willow and how I got to experience their customer service and how awesome that was. So I had just pumped my first, I had pumped going to work, and I was saving my bags. I put them in the fridge. I took my bags out, I was putting them together, and I dropped one of my bags, and I dropped it with the part that like collects the milk straight on the floor. And I work at a hospital, and I don't care how many times they clean the floor, people are walking around, I just couldn't use it. So I threw that bag away. Hey, here. So I threw that bag away, and I got a brand new bag to use. So I put the brand new bag on, and I'm pumping, and and I walked into a patient's room, and then I went out and I was going to do some charting. I think it was like 10 minutes in or something like that. And I'm like, why do I feel wet? And one of the girls too, she's got a little one at home as well. She goes, oh my gosh, are you leaking? And I'm like, I have my pump on. Well, what had happened was my bag had a hole in it. And I saved the bag, I took a picture, and I sent it already to Willow to let them know. But it was actually manufactured incorrectly. So you could see like where it's sealed all around here, there was just a hole right there. It wasn't sealed properly. So therefore, milk got into all of the electrical part here. So I had set it upside down to let it drain out. I had tried to, there's a little button here where you can kind of like restart the whole program. I tried to do that. At one point it kind of tried to turn on. It was like flashing orange, and then it turned off again. And I never got it to turn back onto green again. So I was freaking out. I couldn't pump with it all night. It totally threw me off because I am so dependent on this. I'm able to be so much more efficient at work. I'm able to chart while putting those on. It's just been so nice. So anyways, I called them at 6 in the morning, and I was like, hey, this is my problem. And I didn't even have to give them any proof. I didn't even have to explain my whole story before they were very apologetic. They said, can you let us know what the bag number was, the label number? So I let them know the product number that it was on the bag. They sent me the next day a brand new pump that was in this box, and it was in a bigger box inside a box. And then I think it was 2 days after that they sent me brand new bags too. So moral of the story, now when I put the bags on, I really check to make sure there's no holes in it. They are a great company though. They stand by what they say, and I had that next pump. It was very easy. All I had to do was take my other pump off of the Bluetooth to be able to add this one back on to Bluetooth. And in just a couple days I'm going to be sending this back. They tell you exactly what to do. They sent me an email with the UPS label. So all I have to do is take it up to the UPS and they'll send it back to them. They did ask for me to take a picture of the bag where the hole was, so I did that, pointing it out for them so they could see. And yeah, it was actually a really, really easy process. So I love this product, and if you have any questions, please feel free to write me below. I can tell you, firsthand experience what I think about it. So I hope that helps you guys, and until next time, we'll talk to you all very soon. Thanks, have a good day, bye.